The InSight Scleral Lens by Metro Optics is a lens for virtually anyone. Thank you for joining us for this short tutorial outlining the steps for applying and removing the InSight Scleral Lens. When handling the InSight Scleral Lens, as with any contact lens, make sure to wash and dry your hands thoroughly. Thoroughly rinse the lens using a non-preserved or saline solution approved by your eye care practitioner. Place the rinsed lens on the suction cup and inspect the lens. Fill the bowl with non-preserved saline so that the lens is overfilled. Since tear circulation is limited when wearing a scleral contact lens, the preservatives found in soaking solutions remain in contact with the cornea for long periods of time. This increases the chance of an adverse reaction to the solution, so be certain to only use the solution recommended by your contact lens professional. Using your fingers, pull the upper and lower eyelids back to expose a large enough area of the eye to allow for easy application of the lens. Tuck your chin to your chest and tip your head forward so it's parallel with a flat, horizontal surface, like a countertop or table. Looking straight ahead at the flat surface, apply the lens so that the lens remains filled with saline. To remove the suction cup from the lens, gently squeeze it while closing your eyelids. A suction cup with one end cut off, or one that has a hole running all the way through it, can also be used. With drilled suction cups, it's critical that they're squeezed tightly when applying the lens to create the suction. Once the lens is in place, use a mirror to look for bubbles that may be trapped under the lens. Bubbles can blur your vision, so if they're present, remove the lens, refill the bowl of the lens with the recommended solution, and repeat the steps for application. If you don't have a suction cup, a small rubber band, like the ones used for orthodontic braces, can be placed on the tip of the finger to help keep the lens horizontal. Place the InSight Scleral Lens on top of the rubber band, make sure it's filled to the brim with solution, and apply it to the eye. The fingers alone can also be used to position the lens for application. Place the thumb, index, and middle fingers together to form a tripod. Balance the InSight Scleral Lens in the middle, fill it with fluid, and apply it to the eye. The common denominator for any method of application is to make certain that the lens remains horizontal and filled to overflowing with the recommended solution. Now let's move on to removing the InSight Scleral Lens. A small DMV contact lens remover is highly recommended for lens removal. Since the lens is large, the suction that holds it in place can be quite strong. Placing several drops of non-preserved saline in the eye before trying to remove the lens can be a big help. Looking straight ahead, position the DMV remover on the lower portion of the lens, just below the pupil. Once you've made contact with the scleral lens, gently lift the lens away from the eye with the suction cup. You may also use a finger from your other hand to gently push the lower lid against the lower edge of the scleral lens to break the suction, making it easier to remove the lens. Wow, that was pretty easy. Thank you for joining us for this short tutorial outlining the steps to applying and removing the InSight Scleral Lens.